So back to what Crystal, you want to make that announcement one more time so everybody gets it in case they
So the class is published and we are sending out emails to each of the students. So please look out, check your email, and that way you can add yourself to the class.
So we're not using the published shell that goes along with the Miramar class. So there was some confusion on that. We found that this is the best system for us to actually be able to get everyone in there and have appropriate access. So it is Canvas, the LMS that we're using, but don't use the one that they send you the link through Miramar. Use this link that you're getting right now. And we'll, in a little bit, I'll help everybody if anyone's having any issues, get signed up, and we'll make sure everybody gets signed up. So with that, let's go ahead and officially get started with our summer semester. Welcome, everybody. Congratulations. Summer session is starting. So that said, I'm going to actually share my screen here in a little bit. Once we get through some of the housekeeping, I will ask everyone to turn on your cameras in a little bit. Get used to your weekly meetings that you will have to have your cameras on for that, especially when we practice our pitching. So it's just so important that we do so. So I'm going to go to the dashboard here. Now, if you're here as a returning student or as a high school first-time student, that's fine. This orientation, though, we're just going to focus on the very first-time G1 students and the G1 course. So let me go back over here and look at the dashboard. If you can, check your email, the email that you shared with us, and see if you got an email for, and who does the email come from? Angela, do you know who it says that it comes from, or anybody who's gotten that email?
I think it comes from Canvas.
Comes from Canvas. Okay, so it'll say something like accept this course, or click here for this course. And I think this is the course here. It says Rec Innovation Lab Student Founders, this one?
G1, I believe so, for summer. So one thing I wanted to remind everyone, if you have an email with other Canvas platform, you might not want to use the same email address for this one to create a separate account. Is that right, Tanya?
That is right. Let's do this right now. Let's all of us, if you don't have this email from Canvas right now, let's get this going, and I will actually make sure to input each person's emails individually. I'm going to pause the recording here because everybody doesn't need to watch us do that, and we'll get everybody into the class right now.
Yeah, I have about 5 more left. I'm almost done.
Okay. Let's do this here. I'm going to stop the recording first, and then we'll pause the recording. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. Good. So we'll spend a couple more minutes getting through trying to do the chat at the same time, getting through everybody's. You know what? Let's do this. Since we're doing this recording and there are some people who are still kind of having issues getting everything up and running, let's take this time to do a quick introduction to one another. Every single week when we come together, we speak with one another. We give our little elevator pitches. We basically just say hi to each other and talk on camera. So if you want to get yourself camera ready, you don't have to be anything fancy, but we do like to have that camera on because pitching is so important in entrepreneurship. And I just want to start it by saying pitching is something that you'll do all the time. You're going to have many different pitches that become second nature to you. Right now, what we just want to do is to get to know each other. So just very, very short, just say your name. And if you have an idea that you were accepted with, that you're working on, just a one line description of what it is that you're selling, the business that you're creating. Not a tagline, nothing fancy, not trying to advertise the business, but just explain it in a sentence or so. One breath is how we normally say it, and then we popcorn it around. You know what I'll do is I'll pick the order so I can introduce the teams first. So I'll start with me. Most of you do know me. My name is Tanya Hertz. I'm director of the Rec Innovation Lab. I'm the director of the entrepreneurship program here at Miramar College. I come from San Diego State University before this, about 10 years teaching entrepreneurship there. This incubator that we've created is like nothing else. You're in a very innovative program, and the purpose of this program is to help you launch your business, your high growth business, and if you've already launched, to help you grow your business and turn it into a gazelle. So I'm going to actually popcorn it over to, in my view, I can see Angela. Angela, would you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Angela Merkins. I am the mentor coordinator here at the Rec Innovation Lab. I have been in contact with many of you, and it's really nice to meet you guys all virtually. Thank you.
Thanks, Angela. And Enzo.
Hi everyone, my name is Enzo. I'm the digital marketing and social media coordinator here at the Rec, and welcome. Glad to be here.
Yes, I'm taking a picture, by the way. Next, I have Lena.
Hello, my name is Lena. I work right now a lot with the digital badging, which you'll hear about later, as well as the business 129 class that you'll hear about later as well. And I've got my little one with me. So we'll both say hi for a minute and then
Hi.
say hi.
Okay, we not only, we encourage you to bring your cute kids and puppies, and we love it. Yay. Oh, she's in a good mood too.
Yeah, but if you see my camera off, that's usually why.
Thanks, Lena. Appreciate it. Wonderful. Desi, would you introduce yourself?
Desi Clark. I'm Desi Clark. I am your professor this summer. I'm so excited for those of you that are going to be in the high school program. So welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much. Happy to see you. And do we have anybody else from the Rec here? I think this is most of the Rec team. Okay, so you just met the Rec team. Now,
Enzo's here.
Oh, Enzo.
Oh, yeah, Enzo went. Sorry,
Enzo
Enzo.
went, yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
Steven.
Yes. Oh, hi. My name is Stephen Nguyen. Sorry, just doing some background work. I'm the events and workshops coordinator here at the Rec Innovation Lab. And if you guys are going to go to any of our professional development workshops, I'll be there. So you'll see me a lot.
You see a lot of Stephen. Okay, wonderful. So I'm going to go through, I know most of the people are all new here, but we do have a couple of returning students who are joining us tonight. And so may as well hear from them. Let's be a good example, these returning students, and do our one breath, one line elevator pitch. So name, one line elevator pitch. Billy, of course, could you go ahead and get us started?
Hi, everyone. My name is Billy Ginto, and I am co-founding on InstaRate review app. I'm going to popcorn it over to the founder and CEO, Steve Bice.
Wonderful.
Hi, everybody. Billy and I met several months ago, and the InstaRate is the best way to review any business, better than Yelp, and that's about it.
Awesome. We can't wait to hear more about this. Wonderful. So I'm going to let you, Steve, if you want to go ahead and popcorn it to anyone that you see, popcorn it away, choose the next person to speak.
All right. How about Aaron?
Hey, thank you, Steve. My name's Aaron, of course, and I'm interested in launching a company that increases the cyber hygiene for other companies.
All right. I don't know what I'm going to break with protocol. No, we'll do it later. But I don't know exactly what that means, cyber hygiene. Maybe just one other line that explains what that means.
Sure. So cybersecurity is a huge thing. And I basically want to increase the posture of companies so that they can better protect themselves.
There we go. That's more understandable for me. So would you like to choose the next person to go?
I will, as soon as I can figure out how to do this. Give me a second.
I can pick the next one. I can see.
Eric Leon Estrada.
There we go.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Evening, actually. My name is Eric Leon Estrada, and I would like to bring the craft coffee here to my hometown in Imperial Beach, California. And I'll pick Carlo, just because I said her name first.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carlo Di Dio. The idea here is to create a centralized platform for artists to showcase their work and have feedback, real-time feedback and network.
Love it. Okay,
And
next. Yeah.
I'll pick Francesco, my partner.
I it's Francesco here. Well, the idea you already heard from Carlo. So not much to say. I'm not a high school student, neither am I a returning student. Too old to be an high school student, and never been in Miramar. I got my bachelor at San Diego State. Never met Tanya before, but kind of met her through Carlo. So yeah.
A lot of us have never met in the real world. Or, I guess we're all in the real world, but you know what I mean, not on Zoom. So Francesco, will you choose the next person to go?
Yeah. Linda Lee.
Hi, everyone. I'm Linda Lee. I've started a business called Motivation Matters Tutoring and Coaching, and it's an online learning center.
Thank you, Linda. And you can popcorn it away to the next person.
Sure. I will call on my partner, Daphne Figueroa.
Hi, everyone. I'm Daphne. Never heard of popcorning before. That's a new one. And I am basically assisting Linda with all aspects of the business in Motivation Matters Tutoring and Coaching.
Yeah, I forget we use these terms all the time. It's just like popcorn hopping around all over the place is where it started. And now we just sort of use it as a verb. I don't know. You can choose the next person to go.
Okay, let's see who hasn't gone yet. If it says guest next to their name, if that's okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, how about Sam Patel?
Hi, my name's Sam Patel, founder of the PackMat, helps people travel with confidence and make sure they don't forget things when they travel.
Welcome, Sam. It's nice to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you, so good to see you here. So would you like to choose the next person?
Yeah, let's see. Who hasn't gone? Let me hit another screen.
On my screen, I can see Bart hasn't gone yet.
All right, was that Bart?
Yep, Bart.
All right, shoot,
yeah,
Bart.
Hey everyone, my name is Bart okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm a sophomore at RB High, and right now I'm working on a startup for a board game company, specifically just a board game right now that focuses on narrative storylines to give it more personality and spirit. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, and he's over here because he actually his idea was chosen at basically it was a little hackathon, well, a dev hack, and yeah, that's how he got here through that. So awesome, welcome Bart. He'll be in the high school cohort, but tonight with us. Yeah, awesome. And would you like to choose the next person to go then?
Yeah, sure thing. Let's see, Elliot Adler.
Thanks, Bart. I'm Elliot from Exora Taste Sciences, San Diego-based startup dedicated to the discovery of natural taste modulators. And my team member, Bree, is here with us today, so I'll pass the baton to her.
Thanks, Elliot. Hey, I'm Bree Aronin, and I'm working with Exora and Elliot, and we create natural flavors. I'll pass it to Talina.
Thank you. Everyone calls me T. It's way easier than Talena. So T Money, T Dog, T Rex. I am a trained mechanic, and I run a company called Girly Garage, where I educate women about their personal vehicles so that they become safer and more confident on the road. This helps them be more knowledgeable so that they're not getting taken advantage of at auto shops. So I'm going to pass it to Ritika.
Thanks, Talena. My name is Ritika. I'm the owner and director of Challenge Island San Diego Coastal. It's a STEAM enrichment program with a very strong focus on social and emotional development as well. And thanks, Talena, for inviting me here. I'm so excited to be here. Got to pick the next one. Diana Hoods.
Same last name. Deanna?
Hey, I'm Deanna. I'm Deanna Hertz, and I would like to start a recycle company, and where I can bring craftsmen together as well.
Awesome, welcome. So you want to choose the next person to pitch?
I'll try. I don't know who else hasn't gone yet.
let's see. Kristen Gross has not gone yet.
Okay, Kristen Gross.
Hello, I'm Kristen Gross, and I'm going to be launching a company, a digital health company that helps corporations alleviate the administrative burden for their employees on their behalf during regular business hours. And in terms of the next person, how about Jasmine?
Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I have a conflicting meeting at this time, but glad to be here. Happy to see everyone. I don't know what the prompts were, but I am an engineer and I'm
Oh, she cut out on my side. Excuse me.
Yeah, she
bringing
froze.
a business to the Rec Innovation Lab.
Jasmine, I didn't hear your one-line description of your company. You kind of cut out for me there. Can you give us again that one-line description? That's all right.
The one line is that I might be bringing a different company to the Rec Innovation Lab, so I don't have my one-liners just yet.
No, that's all right. Just tell us kind of what you're thinking about starting, the business you're kind of thinking of starting.
The one that I applied with was a group payment app that streamlines payments into a single transaction. So instead of paying friends one-to-one for reimbursement or IOUs, all friends can pay into the app together, and that'll be one transaction to the merchant. The other idea is still in work, but I don't know.
That's fine. And I'll since you weren't here from the beginning, I'll choose the next person to go. But I will say this to everybody: don't worry about or think that you have to have an idea that is fully formed and that you know exactly what it's going to be. Some of you have actually launched, some of you are making money already, and others are really truly at that idea stage. No matter what, it will not look like it does today in 3 months, in 2 months, in by the time you are done with this program, you will have a different company than you have today, and that's normal, right? We pivot a lot, and we expect the pivot. So awesome. So next on my screen, I see Liam.
Hi guys, my name is Liam. I'm a solo founder of Safety First Aquatics, been running for about 5 years. We are a mobile swim lesson company. We provide swim lessons nationwide.
You
I
provide.
also don't have a list of people. Swim
I'm sorry,
lessons.
you said swim lessons? Is that what you're saying? Swim lessons. Okay, I couldn't understand what he said exactly there. Swim lessons. All right, wonderful. So I still see a couple people not having gone. I see that Benjamin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Benjamin Brent, and I am in a team that is going to make auditing communication for construction companies very simple and easy, as well as task management. Thank you.
Thank you, Benjamin. Let's see, I'm not sure if I missed anyone. Looks like Matthew, maybe, Miss Matthew. See the top of his head.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry.
No worries. So Matthew, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Matthew. I'm a digital marketing manager at a Skinit LLC. So they sell like custom iPhone skins and cases and stuff like that. And I'm looking to start a Amazon automation company. So what we would do is, oh wait, would that be too much like explaining? Or
If you can explain it in kind of one breath, that would be fine. Maybe just one line to explain it.
all right. So what we would do is we would run someone's Amazon account for them and kind of do drop shipping for them, but in like a safe manner where you don't go against Amazon's terms of service. So it's kind of like buying or having someone run your store for them and then making passive money on the side. So it's a pretty
Perfect.
cool idea.
We think so. All right. So I think I got most. Okay. So did I miss anyone? Has everyone introduced themselves and their idea?
Hey, I haven't gone yet, Tanya.
Oh, please go. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey everyone, I'm Omar,
Hi,
and
Omar.
I'm
Hi,
hey,
everyone. Hi.
I'm here representing Juji, and I have two co-founders, Daniel and Akredi, who couldn't join us tonight, but they'll be here for future sessions. So Juji is an app centered around customized opportunities. It's designed to help users reach career goals and build real one-on-one connections with mentors.
Awesome. Thank you, Omar. So anybody else that we haven't heard from yet tonight? Okay. Speak up. I'd love to hear. Okay. So what do you guys think about these ideas? These ideas coming through the rec. Pretty impressive, right? It's just going to get better. Yeah.
Amazing.
Seriously, it's going to get better from here. It's going to get better from here. It's and by that I mean you're just going to get more polished, and you know, the ideas are a small part of the overall success of your company, a very small part. Everything else will help you to get that perfect, or not perfect, but very good. And before we move forward, there's a couple things I want to share with you, and I want to make sure that everybody kind of knows where they are. I want to pull up, so Stephen or Enzo, can you pull up for me, or Angela, any one of you, could you pull up for me the slide that I have on the valuation of the companies? I want to share that with them. Yeah, do you want to do that, Angela? Do you know where that is, or?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's Angela. So as she's pulling this up, I'm curious to know what people think that their companies are worth right now. And you might have already heard me give the little pitch about what companies in startups are, or I'm sorry, startup incubators are actually worth. But if not, even if so, give me a guess. Think in your heads, what do you think your company is valued at today, considering that for most of you, you don't have a product or service, right? Most of you aren't selling anything at this point. All of you are in a startup incubator, a high growth startup incubator, and have gone through a pretty rigorous selection process to get here in a very impacted program. What do you think your company, if you were to raise outside funds from investors, what do you think they'd value your business at today? Think about it, and then maybe I'll get a couple guesses. Well, okay. Anybody want to give me some guesses?
50 grand.
50,000. All right. So we have one for 50,000. Anybody else want to throw out one? I think I saw one in the chat for something. Let's see. Chat. Somebody said 5,000. Okay. 100,000. Primarily the brand and the intellectual property protection is what she thinks her company has value in right now. Any other ideas about what your startup is worth? And Angela, let me know when you're ready to share the slides.
So I'm ready.
Okay. Maybe I'll get one or two more guesses. One or two more.
Come on, brave souls.
Yeah, tell us what you think your company's worth.
Come on, guys, we're not scary.
10 grand.
Probably 70,000.
70,000. Okay. Angela, you want to go ahead and share your slide? Share your
screen.
So this is based on, this is actually based on evidence, not feelings. And can you make it full? Yeah, so evidence, not feelings. This is 5,000 startups that we've looked at. 5,000 startups, and over several years, average values are at pre-seed, no product or service, not even an MVP. The average value is between $1 and $3 million. Between $1 and $3 million is what you get valued at. The typical raise at this value is, or at this stage, in the pre-seed stage, is less than 500,000, but 1 to 3 million is the average. Now, once you start building your company out a little bit more, some of you actually have an MVP, a functional MVP is a minimally viable product. You have a prototype that you can actually test with. Not to say that you're selling anything. This is before you sell anything for the most part. The average valuation is between $3 and $10 million. And the typical raise is 150,000 to 2 million. So this is what your idea is valued at right now, right? Most of you in that pre-seed stage between 1 and 3. So you guys undervalued your businesses by a lot. I don't think anybody gave us anything over 100,000. And that's the one big thing I'd say over everything else is start realizing that the value of your startups. Start realizing it, and and let's make sure that you those of you who are raising money, that you get what your company is worth, right? And so it's pretty shocking, right? It's pretty shocking when you look at this. Do you guys believe me? I shown this
Definitely.
to a group of students before, and they said, oh yeah, that's all well and fine, but we don't believe it. And I said, it's data. This is data. I didn't make it up, right? It's not it's not my opinion. It's fact. So cool. Pretty shocking. Yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. So congratulations, you're all millionaires. All right, cool. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna show you show you a little bit about the class here, and how we go through and use our Canvas, our learning management system. When you log into Canvas, if you click on the modules, when you go in there at the dashboard, you click on first the class, and then it'll take you directly into the modules, I should say. So your Canvas platform or dashboard should look something like, well, if it's as slow as mine, it should look something like this. But all right, perfect. And yours is the student founders. And now, can everybody get into the class shell? Does everyone have access now? Anybody not? Okay, if you don't, we'll fix it at the end. You're going to want to, once you click in, does it take all of you to a page that looks something like this with the different modules below?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we are, it looks like there's two. Okay, so I'm going to organize this a bit.
You click student view on the top right.
I see. There we go. Student view. There we go. Should look like this instead. There we go. That's how yours looks?
Yes.
Perfect. Yep. Okay. So these modules there's going to be more modules added. Don't be intimidated by the sheer volume of things in here, assignments, activities in here. There's going to be even more, and you don't have to do this all. This is not something that is this semester you're doing all of it, right? You have a lot of discretion about what you're working on in terms of tasks in this class, because all of you are in different industries at different stages, working on different startups. And so there's a lot of material in there that you are not going to touch right now, or maybe not ever. In like the pitches module, that's going to get a lot more in there, but we have some basics in here now. So all of us will be starting where it says, welcome to the Recommendation Lab. You should then be able to see the little video that we have here. We have then the link to the syllabus. That should work. Let's hope it does. On mine, it does. Does anybody else click on it and it does not take you to the syllabus? Hope you know.
And Tanya, it's going to be a little different for the high school students, correct?
Yes, the high school students will be a little bit different, but we'll go over that with them. Today, we're just focusing mainly on G1. And G, by the way, if somebody asked me this, like, what is the G in our G1 status? It's Gazelle path. You're on the Gazelle path. Path to creating a Gazelle type business. Gazelle businesses are those businesses with $1 million in ARR revenue yearly. Okay. So everybody can get the syllabus when they go there like that. I'll walk through that again. Once you click on the class, you should then see the modules. You should see the modules. Those modules then take you many places, but you're going to start at the very top where it says welcome to the lab, and you're going to click on that, and then click there, and you should be able to access the syllabus link. Good. Everybody got that? Everybody Okay, so we're going to just talk about a couple of the things in the syllabus. I really encourage you all to look over that syllabus at length, make sure that you understand the materials in it, but don't worry too much. We're all here to help as well. And then the other thing is, it says the next one, number 3 in the list of things that we ask you to do, is we ask you to sign up for the Rec Connect platform. So when everybody clicks on that, does that take you here? It should. And if so, let's get everybody signed up for the Rec Connect platform. I'm going to pause the recording, and then we'll make sure that everybody's signed up.
They also share those advertisements with the entire harness community. So you won't just be shared with people in the rec, but also other people in the startup ecosystem through the harness platform. So it is a pretty useful feature for you to have your startup there. And the more information you put on there, the better it is for you, for other people to find you. Or let's say if someone's looking to apply for one of the positions that you posted, you know, if your profile is more complete, they're more likely to, you know, actually follow through with it. I think that's pretty much it. Like overall, there's more details, but Tanya, am I missing anything important for now?
The only thing I would say is the stories component, perhaps, if they do want to get any of you who want media mentions, or if you'd like to do some like a PR campaign, we have a lot of support to help you do that, and this is kind of where you would start with that. And maybe talk just briefly about that.
Yeah, so we actually have a workshop coming up about press pitches, so you should definitely attend that. But in short, the Reconnect also has the stories section, in which some stories will be highlighted again to the whole community on Harness. So if you want, or if you have anything written about your company, or even, again, for example, you're looking for someone to join your team, you could use that function to kind of talk about your company and build a more robust profile for it. This is something that obviously you can share on all the other social media, and us here at the Rec will help you, you know, figure out how to write it or how to go about submitting your pitch to members of the press and all of that.
Thank you. Thanks, Enzo. Okay, so then is everybody on their access the Rec Connect platform able to get their profiles, at least their personal for now, set up?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna while we're all, you know, figuring everything out there, I do want to just move forward a little bit and talk about what the class itself looks like, right? And so what you're going to be working on, because a lot of times I get this, you know, questions from people who say things like, well, it's either one of two ways. People either think of this as like a class and they think, oh, I've got to get my grade. I want to make sure that my grade is good, right? I want to get an A or whatever it is. And they're thinking of it like a traditional college class, which is not true, and it shouldn't be thought of that way. Or they think of it like, I just want to work on my startup and I don't want to be bothered with any of these, you know, little assignments or things that are going to take me off of the path to launching. I'll say to that, the whole purpose of this is launching your business and supporting your business. I don't want there ever to be any busy work in any of the Rec asks. Anything that I ask of you is truly there to help you build out your company. If you ever feel like this is not useful for me, this is not helpful for me, this is taking me off of my path to my startup, then something is wrong, right? Then you shouldn't be doing that assignment. You should be picking something else. And please do let me know, because I don't want that in any of what I do, right? So every week we have we do have asks of you, and the purpose of these asks are to get you toward your company evaluation, get you towards your launch. And I promised I would tell you something when everybody came back in here. Now I'll tell you. So we've had the opportunity here at the Rec to pitch at different events, and we've gotten a lot of attention recently by the news media, by the other incubators and accelerators. And as a result, just last week, I had 2 separate angel investor groups reach out to me and ask me if they could, excuse me, if they could have access to you all and to your startup ideas, because they wanted to invest in them, and they want to work with them and help you build your companies so that they have first access to some amazing ideas. If any of you went to Startup Week Convergence a couple weeks ago, you'll see that out of 12 startups, we had 6 of the spots were rec Miramar companies pitching at that event, and that was across San Diego and the whole region, actually. So a couple of these angel investor groups I've known for a long time. One of them, I said, yes, we'll work with you guys right away. And so in a couple of weeks, you have the opportunity to pitch to these angel investors, and they'll give you feedback. They will give you support. They'll be choosing companies to mentor with. And then if I don't want to get off topic too much, but I'll just a quick story. Working with Course Key, one of the students who went through my classes a couple of years ago, no more than that, it was like 5 years ago, and we were helping Luke and Ryan find a mentor, and our mentors are amazing. The mentors are just the best, and we were able to put them with. He was at the time the CEO of Qualcomm. Steve, and I can't think of his last name now, but I keep forgetting his last name. But at any rate, he became the mentor for Course Key. And as Course Key was then building their business, just like you guys are doing, he was giving advice. And then when it was time to invest or look for investors, he said, well, I want to invest. I help them build a business the way that I would like to see it built when I invest in a business. And so they very, very quickly got a lot of investors. They were able to grow unbelievably fast. And actually right now they are, just a couple of weeks ago, they were in the news again for their $9 million Series B raise, and their company's valued at 40 million. And this has been 5 years since they, since they launched. So that was off. I didn't mean to take you down that road so far, but at any rate, we have the opportunity to pitch on, what's the date? Anybody? I think Stephen knows. When are we doing that pitch with the angel investor?
TA?
Yeah, the TCA one, yeah.
Ray told me today it's going to be on July 28th.
July 28th. Okay, so longer than, oh, good. Oh, we have more time.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be sooner than that. I'm glad I had asked for a little bit longer. Oh, that's great news. Okay, good. So yeah, so that's one of the things we're working towards, people. So great, that's good news. All right, so back to the class content. Every week, we ask that you work on your business operations, your digital marketing, or your product service. We want it even when we're building these out. We don't want you to just work on one part of the business development. Let me go back to the syllabus. So if you click on the syllabus, you'll see here what's required of us each week. We have that work of those on the different SLOs, smart learning objectives, and you get to choose. You have digital marketing, you have business operations, and you have that product service development. So you get to choose which ones you want to work on. So let me go back to the class and I'll show you as we go there. Anybody, I don't want to get off. I feel like I'm jumping around a little bit, but anybody have any questions about that Rec Connect? Were you all able to get on there? Good, no questions there? Okay, back to this. Okay, so out of the student view. So if we go back to the modules, if you click back back in the Canvas shell and you go back to the modules, this is where all of the content of the different things that you're going to be working on is. And starting with, it's a little, there's a couple things a little out of order, but starting with after module week one. So module week one here, we have the class on, is this today's class? Is that right, Stephen? Where'd it go? I lost this.
Yes, if you go down, it'll say, if you go to student view again,
okay,
it's module week one. Yes, that is today's class and all the stuff that ideally is done during this week.
Okay, do you want to, here, let me see here. I'm trying to get us into student view. Do you want to just kind of quickly share with them oh, there we go. Okay, it looks like it's working again. So perfect. I see why we put this first. So let's do this. Let me have you share with them a little bit about their events that they go to. You know what? Let's come. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, you talk to them about the events, and then I'm gonna have Lena talk to them a little bit about the work with the student founders. I'm sorry, the student associates. So module week one, here we go. And all right, so would you mind sharing with them the process there of working?
Sorry, my computer's lagging a bit, so I'm trying to pull that up as well.
All of us are, yeah. It's a little slow for everybody.
So what Tanya has on the screen right now is, she just had it up for a second, was every week there is a list of the events that are going to be happening that week. And this summer session, we have guest speakers from all around. We have angel investors, we have lawyers, we have 2 lawyers that are going to be having events. And so every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m., with the exception of a few workshops, there is going to be a workshop with one of these presenters starting next week. So the first workshop will actually be next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Let me just pull.
There we go. All right, there we go.
So this is these are the workshops that will be next week. Every week in each weekly module, there is a section, a page called Attend a Rec Workshop listed here. And inside of it will be the rec workshops that are coming for that coming week. So
this is next week. Did I take you to the wrong one?
We don't have any workshop this week. So
that's right. It's the first week.
This will be the first week starting next week. So when you go into here, you'll see quickly what the title is. You'll see who's presenting. But if you want a more in-depth look, you will click on the actual link of the event, and it will bring you to the Eventbrite page, where you will sign up to join this event. And as a part of the class, we do want you to go to, we do have you go to at least one event every week, and then write information, write like a follow-up, some feedback for it, just to see if you learned anything, what you learned, what can we improve on, and what other workshops you'd like to see in the future.
And they're short. I mean, they're like less than an hour long, but they're beyond the content, the value of the content. You get so much out of the value of the networking, because the presenters, again, amazing presenters. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Stephen.
Oh, that's I was just gonna say that at all. We have Steve Quist. He's the head of media relations here at Miramar College, but he's also, if you've ever watched college football or college baseball, he's a commentator on ESPN. He's coming to teach people how to make press pitches, how to manage media relations. That's just one of the workshops we're having. Another one is we're having 2 CEOs of a company called Proven Recruiting, which is a local recruiting company here in San Diego. They're going to be coming. They're going to be talking about how they started their business, growing from $0 to over $18 million a year in sales. And with that comes the opportunity to connect with them, like Tanya said, to expand your network. So keep an eye out for all of those. There's going to be a total of 2 workshops every week, starting next week.
Yeah, I was just going to see if I could find the list of all of the workshops here, but yeah, you can
Tanya, they're listed in the syllabus on that table, I
Oh,
believe.
there we go. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a great point. Great point. On that syllabus, if you go to the syllabus is really use the syllabus. It has everything. It has the system we use for grading. It has yeah, great information, but this is the best page of the syllabus, right? Is this last couple pages, which is essentially the schedule, right? This is the schedule. So starting today, right, and moving forward, and just every day what's happening, which ones, yeah, which workshops we have, et cetera, et cetera. Now, going back over to the Canvas class. So the others, so one of the main things that we do, so we have our weekly classes that we come together here and we pitch with each other. We have now, an event that you go to and you get to pick which event each week. But on Wednesdays, we have something kind of special. And I'll let Angela and Lena talk about that. Angela, if you could talk about with the work with the mentors, and then maybe Lena can talk a little bit about how they can get the gig workers. We basically either pay or give credit to people to work for you as employees, gig employees for your companies.
So on Wednesday during the lab hours for the rec are going to be in a different Zoom link than this. They're on the syllabus. It's also in the emails that we sent you as well. If you need any help, let us know. But we have a separate Zoom link that has a password, and you'll click on that. You'll come into the main room, and then you guys will each have your own individual breakout room for your company. And it's a great virtual space. It's like a virtual office for you to either set up meetings to meet with your mentors at that time and you can have a team meeting at that time, and or you can meet with the rec team as well. So, and I believe we're asking you to be there 1 hour per week on Wednesday, and we'll be there from 3 to 7. So you have a 4-hour window, and it's a great time if you want to set up an appointment with Tanya or myself or Enzo or Steven. This is when to do it. So it would be really awesome to meet with you guys. And also there's another component to this, which I'll hand it over to Lena, unless I missed something, Tanya.
Just the fact with the mentors. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I totally missed the Rec Connect. So once you're signed up for the Rec Connect, you'll see you'll have access to our mentors, and on our mentors, I will show you later on, but underneath their profile picture, you can click book a meeting, and that's a great place where you'll book a meeting with their Calendly. And we have step-by-step instructions on how to do this, and we'll have more for you later. But ultimately, this is the time to meet with them. It would be a perfect opportunity. And we're gonna have mentors that are gonna stop by. So if you're looking for a subject matter expert, they might be showing up and stopping by. So that leads me to my next point. We need to be incredibly professional on Wednesdays. We're not only representing our own companies, but we're representing the rec. And these mentors are giving their time in kind, meaning these mentors, some of them, they get $500 an hour. They're a CEO of a company or they're attorneys. So we need to be mindful of their time and be respectful when we come in and out, and to mute ourselves if we have a lot of background noise. So I hope I answered that, Tanya. Sorry, it's been a long day.
No, thank you. So, but for me, it sounded like it, but I know what we're doing. So maybe everybody else, if they have any questions or if that made sense to them. Okay,
Good point.
Lena, would you like to share a little bit about, just let everybody know about how they work with, how they get people to work for them?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. So you also have the opportunity to have help with specific projects that you want assistance with, and it's a lot similar to gig work. So how that's going to work is, there's instructions to all of this, so don't worry about making note of everything at this moment, but you're essentially going to think of a project that you could use assistance with, and then write that out. We have a Padlet where we're going to be housing those, and then when you see it, and so then post it onto the Padlet, and then
Do you want me to share
some
my
of our
screen?
129 class. Sorry, I'm not able to screen share at the moment.
Oh, I see. Okay, let me see if I can share, and that might make it a little bit easier for people to.
Sorry, and I'm working from my phone, so like as
No.
text come in it. Sorry if you see my eyes darting.
That's all right. Let me see here if I can. What's the easiest way for me to share this?
But yeah, you're gonna so when you think of projects that you want help with, really we're looking at like 45-minute projects that you could use assistance with. So this isn't the main bulk of your business. I know sometimes there's going to be a lot of that's on your plate and things to be doing for your business. Think of the type of things you would want to delegate to someone else. And this is really a chance to get that assistance, but also practice in management and being able to delegate tasks. And it is a little bit of an art. So there's going to be a chance for those who are actually participating in the work to give feedback. So I would take that feedback. We're encouraging them to give feedback. So it's not meant to be critical or anything like that, but just so that you can improve on the management side and then also continue to get that help. I'm looking to see if the Padlet's up. Yeah. So, and there's some examples of how you want to delegate. So I have my poor example, 3 to the, oh, wait, if you go to the top, yeah, on the top there, that's my bad example. So, instead of just something vague like updating social media, we want to use what we call our SMART goals. So that's when we say SMART, we mean specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So making sure you're hitting those boxes. And again, there's information on how to do that in the Canvas shell. But so instead of just saying, I could use help, need help with social media, have a very specific project and time-bound task that you need assistance with. So I need 2 posts on my LinkedIn related to our next conference that we're going to be attending by mid-July. And that way, anyone who's looking at the project will know exactly what they're supposed to do. We'll also be able to know if it's in their skill set, because the other thing you don't want to happen is someone thinks that they know what you're talking about, and then they come and show up, and then they actually don't even have skill set to help you with your project. And so that's also going to create probably time you would rather not spend. Yes, Jasmine?
Yes, I may have missed this, but when it comes to the gig workers or interns doing this work, is this something that us as founders will be paying for?
No, you pay for nothing.
No.
Yeah, we pay for everything for you.
And sorry, just to give bigger picture, because someone put in the chat that they're a little overwhelmed. So this will all be happening during your Wednesday lab hours. So really, I know you said like the minimum to be there is 1 hour, but if you could plan for a big portion of the work that you do or are going to be doing anyways to just happen on Wednesdays, that's probably going to be where everyone else is, and be a good chance for you not just to get work done, but to also be able to connect with other people.
Yeah, I know. I try not to, excuse me. I try not to overwhelm everybody with everything that is possible at the rec, because if, once we start going down that rabbit hole, there's so many things that we pay for you and that you get and that you get to do. Like you're going to do commercials, right? If you want, and we pay to get these professional commercials made for you. And we get so many things, but try not to get overwhelmed and just focus on basically coming to class each week, coming to the Wednesday lab hours where they're there to help you, including me, and signing up for appointments through the Rec Connect platform, and including appointments with me. This is where, if you wanted to meet one-on-one and chat during those lab hours, I mean, this is how you would do it. And so if you need that extra help, you can get it, or you could meet with Enzo and say, Enzo, I need help with my my marketing, my digital marketing, because right, we want to keep working on our marketing, working on our operations, working on our business. And or you could say, Stephen, I need help with basically, like, I don't know which events to choose, I don't know how to do this or that. You could just come in here, book an appointment with us, and we could help, or Lena, any one of us, or just come to Wednesday and we can help you that way too. So let me do this one thing here.
The other thing I was gonna say, so tomorrow, I don't think the majority of the 129 class is going to be there. Would it be better if I talked about this again next next Tuesday?
Yeah, we can absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. We can talk about it. We can talk about it many times if people are having issues or things like this. And that's why I love that time on Tuesdays that we come together. We can really focus on what needs doing. But oh, this needs to get changed.
But don't worry about that aspect for tomorrow, that aspect of the Wednesday lab hours, but that's just more to give you a brief overview.
What I would do if I were you is tomorrow when you come to lab hours tomorrow, just be prepared to work on whatever project you want to work on yourself. Just know that you'll be in a space in a virtual room like this, but in a breakout room where you can be working on your paperwork or working on your whatever, reviewing the syllabus, looking at the, moving around inside the Canvas shell. And then know that there are people there who can help you. So if you get stuck, you come out to the main room and say, hey, Tanya, come help me, or Angela, or any one of us, right? Excuse me. So Angela, I don't know if you talked about this, I can't remember, but you showed them how to book a meeting or no? I guess
I didn't. I just spoke about it. I didn't actually show them. So I figured they're getting a lot of information. I didn't know how far you wanted to go.
Yeah, I don't want to get to, yeah, you're right. We don't want to go too far down those rabbit holes. So yeah, if you do want to book appointments, basically it's pretty simple. You just click on book appointments. But other than that, we can talk about that another time too. So, all right. So big picture kind of stuff, back to the class. Everybody feel pretty comfortable about there's not anything basic about any of this, but the basics of the program, right? How you move around in here, where we are in here, when we're meeting, things like this. Anything I missed from my team, anything my team that we need to make sure that we're sharing. And I don't read the chat while I'm talking, by the way. It's difficult for me. So I often miss things. So if you need me to look at it, tell me.
Yeah, no, I think we've been pretty good at, I've been watching the chat and I know that Billy jumped in. Thank you. So if I miss anyone, you guys, this is your chance.
Yeah, so just I want to clarify here at this section. Oh, and you can come to the other orientations if you want to. We're gonna do this again, but so here, if you go down in this main page, these are the week by week things that we're doing. But down here below, these are when I said that you, and maybe I didn't say this very clearly, but you get to choose what assignments you want to work on each week outside of those so in terms of like the I don't know, like operations, you can pick pick the operations assignment. And there's a video on this, probably easier just to watch the video. There's a video on this, I'll send you guys the video, but all of those assignments are all here in Canvas, and they're all grouped by SLO, they're the Smart Learning Objective, 1, 2, or 3. So yeah, I feel like this may be easiest to watch the video because it's just kind of a lot to cover, but play around in here, get in here, look around, look at the different things that we have. And yeah, okay, other questions, comments, concerns?
I have a quick question.
Yeah, who is that just talking?
Talina. Yeah. So I just want to clarify. So we have our mandatory meetings Tuesdays from 6 to 7:30. We have Wednesday lab hours, which if you can schedule your normal work there, that's where everybody's going to be for resources. And then Thursdays was going to be potentially like speakers, mentors, good stuff.
So Thursday, yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we usually have those workshops. So you have to pick a workshop each week. Could be on a Tuesday, could be on a Thursday. And then I kind of
to clarify about the Wednesdays, you should have planned to be there for at least 1 hour. We were just saying that because there's a lot that goes on Wednesdays, if you're planning on setting aside time to work on your project or on your startup anyways, Wednesdays would be a good day to do that. But sometime, but it can be anytime between the 3 to 7 timeframe.
Okay. And the modules look awesome. I saw the breakdown of how you see, kind of show us like what we're required to do, and then like you have like what's actually due. Thank you for that. So I guess my last question then is, oh, well, it would come back to me, but I lost it.
Okay, it's okay. I'm going to stick around here for quite a while to make sure that we get, anybody who had any issues signing up or, getting anything done, we can get that done today. But yeah, like, as we meet each week, I'll try to share with you guys some different options of things that you could be working on as I start to get to know you and your startups a little bit more and kind of see where you are. Like there's certain things that you just have to do. Every startup has to.
Mute. Okay.
So every startup has to go through customer discovery. They have to talk to people to find out if their idea is good. Every startup needs a logo, needs a website. You all need a LinkedIn. And so there's some definite things that everybody needs to be doing, but then on top of that, there is a lot of discretion about which way you'd like to go. I was going to say the one thing that I didn't talk about that I really want to talk about in the do this week here. Each week we are each week pitching outside of the class, and that's through the accountability check-in is what we call them. It's our way of really acting collaboratively rather than competitively, leaning on each other and boosting each other up, helping each other succeed. And like that was my favorite thing about going through incubator, right? My favorite thing was just having people around you who have similar goals and who can help you. So the accountability check-in, again, this is another thing that we do each week. This is the last sort of each week thing. And this is, excuse me. And this is, it's an elevator pitch. Again, you're pitching your company and you are sharing one thing that you did well this week, right? One thing that you did in terms of, building your product or marketing your business or anything that you did that you felt like was a real win. And then one thing that you need other people to help you with in order to get to where you need to be. So it's an ask, right? So maybe it might be something like, hey, could you guys follow me on LinkedIn? Here's the link. Could you take this survey that I finished writing and see if you are fit the criteria as an early adopter, whatever it is, right? Have an ask and use the resources that we have. We have a huge reach at the RIC. We have a huge following. We have a huge network, and it's a great network of entrepreneurs. Use the ecosystem. You got the keys to this amazing ecosystem that most other people don't have. Use it, right? Use it. And then the final thing is just tell us one thing that you failed at recently. And that's good. It usually is good if you use it as a way to learn. And we try to encourage you to fail at the REC. Failure is not a bad word in entrepreneurship. Failing means that you tried. And if you're not failing, you're probably failing because you're not trying hard enough. So yeah, that's that. So questions about any of this?
I got one question.
Yeah, shoot.
So real quick, so for Wednesday meetings, whether it be with you at the REC or anyone else at the REC or a mentor, we sign up at the rec.com website that we have accounts at.
Yeah, you can sign up. You can just do it like if you wanted to just wait in the queue and just if there's time, you could ask anybody. But if you want a dedicated one-on-one meeting time, you would do it at the Rec Connect platform. But no matter what, you just show up. Everybody shows up on Wednesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a quick? I know you guys didn't want to get into, but where would that be in the website?
No worries. Yeah, where like how do you access it?
Oh yeah, where do you go to the appointment setting page?
Yeah. So you just I'm sorry, the appointment setting page, that's at Rec Connect. That's at Rec Connect. So you would just go, like, let's say you wanted to, are you saying like you wanted to have a dedicated meeting with me at the Rec Connect?
For example,
for me, you just go there, you would go up to the search, you'd type in Tanya, right?
Okay.
And then it would take you to my page, click on me, and then click on book a meeting. And once you click book a meeting, it opens up my calendar. And yeah, and you can just choose which Wednesday you want to meet with me for. Yeah.
And then we can search by industry as well, right? So therefore.
Yeah. So once you, yeah, well, and we'll go over this a lot more next week. And Angela will probably take you through like how to do the whole mentor process of choosing a dedicated mentor and then subject matter. But for now, if you just kind of want to look around, you can. I would maybe wait to connect with the mentors at the rec, and just for this week, let's keep it internal until we get a chance to kind of show you all the systems and everything. Don't you agree, Angela? Do you think that's probably best for this point?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Does that, Sam, was that enough though? I mean, did I get you, or did you get kind of?
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Tanya, I have a question.
Hey, Steve.
Hi. I think I heard or read something about someone from Shark Tank might be at this.
Oh, yes. He's not going to might. It's definite now. This is another thing that we're going to be doing. Yeah.
On the July 28th.
No, that's a different one. That's a different one.
Oh, when
Yeah,
will
this
that
is
happen?
another pitch. So you guys have lots of opportunities to pitch. And again, we pay for everything. You don't ever pay for anything. And it's I don't have the exact date yet, but it's a competition that we're doing in collaboration with an organization called Innovation City. And they're giving $15,000 to the winning team for your pitches, and whoever wins that pitch competition gets $15,000. But all of you get to pitch to a couple angel investors, VCs, and one of the judges is a Shark Tank judge too, or judge is it not a judge? What is it called?
He's a Shark Tank producer.
Producer.
Yeah.
And you don't know that date yet.
I don't have it off the top of my head. Probably either Enzo or Stephen might have it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, Stephen, Enzo, did you have it? Sorry, so I choked. Do you guys know the date? Is it been set yet?
I don't think it's been set yet,
I
but
don't think it has been set yet. Yeah.
yeah, but all the students will hear about it definitely once we have that date.
Yeah, there's so many things that we could talk about. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wanted to do this. Billy, you went through this process. She's been with us since the very, very, very beginning. She is. I love Billy because she is amazing, and she does a lot of the PR, a lot of news segments, and they choose her a lot to be highlighted because she does a great job with everything. Will you tell them maybe one thing about the program that they should know, or one thing that you wish you would have known back then when you started, or I don't know, you want to share any thoughts, Billy?
Sure. So the reason that I'm in this group is because I'm co-founding on a brand new startup with Steve. So my startup that I've been working on for the last year is All Source Events. And so in the last year, I think Talina was saying, oh, this is so overwhelming. I felt the same exact way. You look through all this, you hear Tanya speaking about all of the things, and you think, oh, this is just too much to fit into my life, my schedule. So the one thing that I can say to kind of calm you down is that you definitely don't want to look at this as a class, like a college course, or look at Tanya as a professor, because everything that you're being asked to do is actually for your business and it's going to help you grow. I cannot believe sitting here now how much I accomplished in the last year, how much exposure I've had, and how far along the MVP is, and how close that I am to launching. So there were many times where I thought that I want to give up, like this is just too much, but I got the help that I needed when I needed it. And I leaned on people and mentors, and I used the resources to no end. And I believe I went to almost every single workshop and you're only being asked to go to like one. So, and you learn so much so from the workshops. So if there's one thing that I wish I would have known in the very beginning, is to just be calm, relax, and just work on your business in your spare time, and definitely use the Wednesdays. So if I could go back, I would use the Wednesdays more. And that's it. Good luck to everybody.
I knew it would be good hearing from somebody who's done this, right? Because
Yeah.
that's I think it's helpful. Thank you, Billy.
Sure.
And Billy just participated in a pitch competition and got to round 2, and she did a great job. And she should have got to round 3, but
Yeah, I got a lot of feedback saying, they robbed you. There's no way that she pitched better, but
You did a great job.
I learned something from it, and I connected with a bunch of people. Actually, I even connected with Jasmine at that last one. So
yeah, that's the cool thing about entrepreneurship is we're like in San Diego, this really small world, which I mean, it's kind of it's important to remember that like it is a small world. Your name is I mean, that's yours. I mean, it's going to stay with you forever. And who cares what startup you're starting now or next week or next year? The relationships that you're making, they'll last forever. And so will the reputation that you're making. So make sure that you're building that reputation that you want in this ecosystem. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've met more people in the last year than I have in my entire life. So, yeah, this is great. And I definitely don't think I could have made as much progress in 1 year anywhere else. I mean, this is probably 3 to 5 years worth of, accomplishments that happened in 1 year. So
seriously, yeah, like I always say, like I get to watch life and fast forward, I feel like it's true. Like I have watched so many people like turn into millionaires, like boom, overnight. And it seems like, how did this happen? All of a sudden they're like, they're taking flight lessons and it's just cool. It makes me really happy. So it's possible, like it's totally possible if you put in the effort, and we're here to support you, So yeah. Anybody else? We're over on time. Let's not let that happen. It's only 2 minutes though. It's only 2 minutes. So thank you everybody for coming. It's 7:32. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I am here if you have any questions. I'm going to stick around for a while in this break, in this Zoom room, and just answer any questions and help anybody who needs help. But everybody else, we will see you on Wednesday for lab hours. Anytime, come in anytime between 3 and 7 p.m. Yeah, that's all. Nice meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Nice meeting you guys.
Nice to see everyone.
Yeah, congrats, everyone.
Tanya.
What's that?
Hey, so the lab, it's another Zoom link, right?
Yeah, so the lab is another Zoom link. I'll show you where to find it. It is in the
in the syllabus, right?
Yeah, that's a good
Also,
point.
if you go to every weekly module, there's also, I think that's just attend the rec lab hours. If you go to that, it also has the link and the password.
Oh, that's super easy. Yep, attend lab hours. That's nice. I was hoping there was something like that. I was trying to do it and I didn't. Oh, there it goes. I think I was just not clicking on it right. Yeah, right there. And then they just click right there and takes them there.
And between 3 and 7, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It also has the link to all of our reconnects, so you can make appointments for all of us as well.
Oh, I wish I would have let you tell this. You would have been better at telling this, Stephen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They'll see it once they explore around.
Right. Yeah. I think that's a lot of it is just kind of getting there, doing it, and not being afraid to do it. Like you're not going to break anything. So just get in there and do it. Yeah.
And on the syllabus, there's a table with all the dates, and the rec hours are hyperlinked. The Zoom link is on that as well.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a couple different places where it's at. So
yeah, I didn't think about that in the syllabus yet. On the last page, right? Or
yeah, the last page or the last 3 pages or 2 pages. I forget now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, these ones.
So yeah, if you go to a Wednesday, you'll see rec lab hours and it's hyperlinked, and you click there. I just realized I don't think I have the password on there, but
Uh-oh.
It's at the top. So if
I'll,
you,
I'll drop them in here. I'm gonna put those-
actually, I'm thinking of the link to Tuesday, Tanya.
What?
Oh, don't worry. Let's see, stop for a sec. The 29th, under the last column, you put the hyperlink there. I don't know why it copied it there. On the 29th?
Yeah, I'm just getting rid of it. I was doing Command Z, but it didn't work.
Oh, shucks. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
Thanks.
Yeah, and Francisco and Carlo, you guys wanted to go into a breakout room?
Yes, please, Angela. Thank you.
You got it. All right. All right, let's go into the breakout room too. All right.
Thank
Right
you,
back.
Angela. I didn't realize. Oh, what am I doing here?
Cool.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. See you in a little bit.
I'll be right back. Thanks. If anyone else needs me, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Sarah, did you have that right? Stephen, is that right?
Sorry, what was the question?
Did I have that right?
Oh, the password? Yeah. That's correct. Maybe put a colon or something so people know that it's not
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Like this password 0304 2021. Yeah.
So I had a quick question with anyone on the call.
Yeah, shoot.
So yeah, applying for the RC incubator, I was just elated with the idea of starting a company, and I have this great idea. I do think that the company name will stick.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about applying with the registered service agent here in San Diego to actually put in for business license to get the business license.
Yeah.
And S corp establishment, get everything set up.
We pay for that though. I mean, we pay for the attorneys and things like this, so you don't have to pay for that. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was stacking up the cost over here, and I was like, well, it's going to cost me about $1,000 to do this, and 100.
Yeah. I mean, we don't pay right now for the. I wanted to go over the resources with everybody, but I was afraid of scaring them because once you start telling them how many things, it does get a little like, oh my god. But yeah, we pay for like. The attorneys, we pay for so many things, and we get discounts on things too. But
Right
then right now we don't pay for like your LLC or your S corp. But
that's okay.
Yeah, but there might be something that there is something that we're working on to get you some cash for that.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm always trying to find you guys things. Like yeah.
I've been doing a lot of research and stuff, and I'm all in. I'm looking forward to this being a big focus for the next 10, 15, maybe 20 years. So
that's awesome. We'll help you. We'll help you get it all set up. And seriously, it sounds like you have the right attitude. With that attitude, I mean, this can be life changing. I mean, I feel like so cheesy sometimes saying these kind of things, but honestly, it's true. It's. Yeah. Like just talking to those angel investors this week, and I was thinking like, okay, whoever gets, whoever they actually pick to advise, you don't ever take the angel investor money. Like that's life changing. I mean, you're getting, yeah, it could be big. So yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll see you. Or unless you had any other questions.
I may. I was going to hang out for another 30 minutes or so and just
stick around.
Let it sink.
Yeah, marinade. Yeah. I like to stay around afterwards because sometimes that's when the best things kind of come to you. But yeah. Oh, I feel so happy for everybody. I love reading these comments too in the chat. So yeah, I love watching this. It's so cool. Anybody have any questions for me?
Yeah, so for Wednesday lab hours, I know you had mentioned that mentors would be popping in and out for surprises. And are they going to give you the heads up where you could then let us know, or it's just pure timing? They know it's a 4-hour range on Wednesdays and they just come when they want.
Yeah, sometimes we know that we're going to have a specific mentor coming, and I'll tell you if I do know, but usually it's more just we don't know who's going to come that day, and they just know that it's lab hours and they have some extra time and they stop by. But when they do that, like it's up to you guys to kind of to say like, hey, I have a question. Would you meet me in my breakout room? What we found, we just piloted this last semester. And at first, like people were maybe shy or something, I think, and didn't want to like ask for the help, but they really like helping, right? They feel good about giving back. They want to give back. So when you see somebody in there, just ask them for advice, ask them for anything, ask them to listen to your pitch. Like say, hey, I'd love to give my pitch to you. I'd love some feedback, so yeah.
So how does that work? Like if everyone's in a breakout room, do you just kind of bring them all back to the main room and say, hey,
I just do
an
an
announcement?
Yeah, there's
And
a little announcement that comes up and it just pops up. Here, I'll do it right now.
Okay, and you'll just give like a lowdown on like what their background is, like what they can mentor on?
No, usually I'll say if there's somebody in the main room, available, I'll usually say like, I don't know, Sudarshan from the SBDC is in the main room, and that's all I'll say. It'll be up to you to go, if you haven't looked him up, just to go to the Rec Connect platform or to LinkedIn and look him up and see what he does, right? This is a test, but often often we have the people who gave the presentation that week. That's the week that they come into the lab hours. And so you usually have seen an entire workshop from them. And then, like, oh, so-and-so from the workshop is here. Yeah. I always encourage them to come the week that they do the workshop. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
One quick question. So if I wanted to attend, if I'm not able to attend one of the workshops, but I'm interested in that topic, is that recorded and shared? Or
it is. We record our workshops every week, and they are on our YouTube channel, and we have all of them in one place on the YouTube channel. So you could even go back now if you wanted to and take a look at all the amazing videos. We do ask that at least half, I think I said 4, if you could try to come to 4 workshops live. And the reason, again, if you can't, you can't, but the reason I do that is because you meet people at these too, people stick around afterwards and they chat, and yeah, but all of them are here in our
okay, great. Yeah, I already signed up for a few, but there was one that I really wanted to attend, and I have something else that time, so I was just curious if I'd be able to see.
Yeah, you can always see them. It's 24 hours is how long it takes us to get them into our YouTube, and we've been able to do that now for every single one of the 130 some workshops we've done. We've been able to put them up and post them within 24 hours. So yeah.
Perfect.
Here's the link to the, yeah, you're welcome. Here's a link to the recorded ones. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Awesome.
So Tanya, I have a question that's more related to my current situation with the company I applied with.
Yeah. So if you have like specific questions about like things that you maybe wanted to, I don't know, like if you're thinking about pivoting or something like that, that would be the perfect time to book an appointment with me to go over it one-on-one in lab hours. Are you able to come to lab hours tomorrow?
Does it start at 6?
No, they go from 3 till 7 p.m.
Oh.
3 to 7.
Yes. So I should just book.
I would, yeah, because that way I can give you my undivided attention, and we can just like work through whatever like issue or question you have. And did you sign up for the Rec Connect yet? This one?
Not yet. Let me do that.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, if you want, I can walk you through it if so. I'll walk you through the booking. Yeah.
Be able to.
Nice if I can just share the link to it here. Probably in the syllabus, I'm sure. That's not projects. Where's the syllabus? There is the syllabus. And okay, it'll be down in the last few pages. So where's the because that link that I give you is not the right one. If I put that in, it's just going to take you to mine. I'll go through here. All right. That very first page is where it is. Rec Innovation Lab. And then the link is right here. Sign up for Rec Connect. Copy link. Oops. Copy. I'll put it in the chat. No, see, I just copied that. Let me copy the link again. I don't know if that's going to that. I don't think that's. Nope, that's not going to do. No, that's not gonna do. Just go through the. I'd go through the canvas because I'm, or maybe it takes it just this way. Yeah, this will work here. See. Here, Mike, ignore that first link I sent you. Okay, go to the chat. It's the second one. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Tanya, we're back. Just like you know.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I was just talking to Jasmine about where to, how to sign up with me on a meeting tomorrow. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So
cool.
Good job. It looks like, oh, Eric already made his. Yay. I wanted to check it out. Yeah, it's very cool. I didn't tell everybody to connect with me on LinkedIn. I'll tell them the next time we come together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after setting up this profile, I heard from a couple people who created the actual platform and they just wanted to say, hey, you know, do you have any questions? And but I started to kind of play around in it and saw that Berkeley has a huge representation on this platform.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, well, how are we supposed to use it for Rec Lab? Are we
have-
supposed to remain in our universe or do we go beyond?
No, go beyond if you want. I mean, I do this. We built this in collaboration with Berkeley, with some of the entrepreneurs up at Berkeley, and it's funny. I do like a lot of presentations with them, and we do a lot of things together because of this. But there's ways that you can stay within our little enclosed capsular world, or you can go out into the broader entrepreneurship ecosystem. But it's up to you how you want to share things and how you want to do things. When we are posting advertisements, it goes to everyone. But when we're doing something like an announcement, we want to keep it internal, you know, so it's just, it varies. And we do lots with it. We play around.
Tanya, if you could put Raj in there and show maybe Raj's company, I think he was a really good example. And because you guys, there's over 5,000 people on the Rec Connect platform. I don't know if Tanya has said this yet.
More than that. It's more than 40,000.
Is it? Wow. Yeah. So, I mean, there's really a lot of exposure here. So when you create your team page, don't do it halfway. Make sure it's nice, or nicer is such a word. Anyways, it just make sure it's very thorough, like your LinkedIn profile. So let's see here. So scroll down and let's see if it shows, if you can click on off-grid technology. Yeah, if you can click on his team page on the lower left, off-grid. I think he did a really good job. He has to change the background picture, but he put in his team size, the energy. He did a really thorough description. And then on the left there, you can actually link to your website and to your LinkedIn, which is really cool. So if you've like, you know, and this is very specific to like the entrepreneurial world as far as the platform goes. So, I mean, there are potential angel investor or VC investors on here. So you just want to definitely make sure you're putting your best, you know, foot forward. That you're representing yourself really, really well.
Absolutely.
Angela, I have a question. Carlos here. For the Rec Connect, do we have access also when this course is over, or is it going to expire?
Yeah, I'm not sure how we set it up with the price. If I mean, if it looks like it's going to expire, I'll find a way to make it not, right? I'll work on that. I didn't even, I don't know if I had set it up like that for forever. I don't know.
Thank you, Professor.
I'll check with Grace. Yeah.
Because I think it's a great platform, and it'll be very nice to have it in after.
A lot of people use it for jobs. I was able to hire people. I've hired people off of it. I've never obviously applied for anything, but yeah, there's some. It's a great platform. It's amazing. There's here. Where was it that I found? I was going to show you, Angela, that how they had so many people now in the platform, but I don't know where it was that showed.
Oh, you have to take Raj out of the search.
Oh, I didn't realize you saw that.
Yeah, I think that, and then you click on people, and I think it's right there. It's 52.
Yeah, there's a bigger.
Oh, that's
one,
results.
bigger number. Yeah, there's a bigger number.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was something like, I don't know where it is, but. And we've got to build out those stories. It's a kind of a new thing with these stories from our startups.
There's one with Billy and I think Till.
Yeah, no, but I want them to be for all of us, right? For all
exactly.
Of us.
Yeah.
There's Karen's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till's right next to it. Yeah.
I wonder what this was about. Oh, yeah. Oh, here's one of the commercials. So if you guys remember, I said we pay for commercials to be made for you guys. Yeah, this is one of them. I think I showed this one to Carlo.
Yeah, you should.
We'll pick a different one. Let's see.
It was very well done.
Yeah, well, we'll watch it then. Why not? We were there, right? Yeah, let's watch it.
Hey guys, I care about the unicycle, but do you care about saving the environment, saving money, and helping local businesses? Well, check out our company. It's called Till, and we help restaurants sell food at the end of their business day so that they don't have to throw it away.
Hi, my name's Jordan, and I'm a student out here in San Diego. I came across this app called Till. I was just scrolling through Instagram, and it basically just helps you find really awesome deals in San Diego. I just got this pizza for over half off, and I'm always looking for deals, especially as a student. And along with awesome food deals, it's really great because you're also helping participate in decreasing food waste in San Diego.
I came across this app called Till on the App Store, and this thing is amazing for anybody that's college age or somebody like me that has a family to be able to partner up with restaurants around town. Instead of throwing out their food, they actually give it to me for cheaper.
And alongside just getting a really great deal on food, it also helps bring attention to small businesses in San Diego, especially through such a hard time.
Everything's right here that you need. All it does is I get a QR code, I go to the restaurant, I show them, and bam, there's my food.
So go ahead and just check out the Till app on the App Store and get great deals for a great cause. And I hope that it'll help you as much as it's helped me.
To me, this is a win-win. Go check it out. Till, they're amazing.
Hey, we're Till. Download our app today and get some great deals on food. All right, that was it. Can I get down now, guys? No. This is kind of scary up here, dude. I'm okay.
I love that little, I'm okay,
Makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, right? It's like,
Hey guys, I was wondering, do you have a link for Till? Because I'm trying to look it up in the App Store and I can't find it.
Do you have an Apple or an Android?
Definitely not a fruit flavored phone. I've got an Android.
They're only available in the Apple store.
Got it.
That
Okay.
happens in startups. It's I mean, because we're all brand new companies, so they're building their Android right now. So
Tanya, I just
Okay.
realized we're still recording. Do we want to?
Oh, I can stop it. Yeah.
Okay.